My name's Vic Anderson. I play professional football in Canada in the CFL.
All right. Well, coming from primarily a football background, what prompted you to want to try and play tennis?
I watch Rafael Nadal play a lot, and his athleticism and his drive to become the best, and just seeing him grow up. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and seeing him grow up, him and his uncle Tony, driving and pushing him to become a champion at such a young age, and it's something that they say that you have to start young to really conquer the sport, and that's something that I really I don't understand that, because if you want to conquer something, all it takes is hard work and practice and continue to play, and that's something that when I was playing golf, it got really frustrating for me, and I wanted to find another sport, something that you can play, well, when you're 50 and 60 years old, and tennis came about, and like I said, I was watching Rafael Nadal play a lot, and I really love tennis. I don't miss a tournament on TV.
Good. Well, what do you see in the sport of tennis that can help athletes excel in other sports?
Basically the lateral movement, baseline to baseline, running forward and getting back to balls when they're hit deep, when you're up at the net trying to play, volleys and stuff like that. Just the quickness and lateral speed that the tennis players use that can really transfer to, basketball, football, field hockey, whatever sport there is out there. It's something that soccer players could use. So tennis has something that relates to a lot of sports, and, like the footwork in itself and a lot of conditioning, because running, to those balls can get tiring at times, especially when there's like a 20-shot rally.
All right, so your NFL career takes off. You see yourself sticking with tennis, and you try to get some teammates to go out there with you and try to participate in the sport too?
Yeah, it's something that a lot of teams do. They try to do things like paintball and golfing together. But I see something that, like tennis, that I would take into the locker room and, try to take some teammates out, especially to get an upper hand, because there's a lot of guys in the locker room that probably wouldn't, know how to really play tennis. They think it's easy, it looks easy to just hit the ball, whereas it's really not. It's a lot of technical stuff that you got to take onto the court, and I would have an upper hand on them because I've been getting a few lessons and stuff like that. So, I'd invite them out to play some tennis, and, I look forward to playing for the rest of my life.
All right, last question. What would you say to a young athlete who feels tennis is not manly enough of a sport?
Good question. When you think of tennis, you're thinking of, the grunts that the women use when they're hitting the ball, especially like Serena and Vika. When they're hitting the ball, they're using that grunt, and guys may think that, that's a feminine sport because of that. But, just the drive and the thrill of winning a match, just like any other sport, when you're winning a game, or, especially in tennis, because they say football and basketball is not a single-man sport. And, if you're playing singles and in tennis, it's that much more drive to just go out and be great and win, just, for yourself and your team and your coaches and whoever's helping you out.